And after you leave a like, remember to smash the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to my channel as yet. And remember to hit the notification bell so every time I post a video, you can know right away. Subscribe, 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 subscribe.
What's up, my YouTube friends, viewers, subscribers, everybody? Welcome back to another banger motivational video. And the topic for today is never take your ex back. Well, there's a lot of reasons why, but I'm going to stay on the main reason why. That is because they will try to destroy everything that you're manifesting. Let's dive deeper. So, when you're in a relationship with somebody, they know you somewhat, which means they know how you live, they know your work ethic, they know basically what you can do, and they know basically what you can achieve. So when you are with somebody, for sure you share like your goals, your dreams, aspiration, all these things. You sit down and you talk with them. Okay, when the relationship split, then it's like, okay, you guys are not together anymore, and then it's like, okay, now we are officially over. As time progresses, they still know who you are, especially for guys. This is why a lot of guys, they lose their house, they lose their car, they lose their businesses, anything they're working on, they lose it. And sometimes they're wondering why. That is the reason why. Because, fellas, let me explain something to you. If you break up with a girl, you think that girl is going to be okay with you being with somebody else. She already know how you treat your partner. She already know the type of lifestyle you're living. She already know the type of guy you want to become. And you think she's okay with that? This is why a lot of times whenever a relationship ends and you see people, oh, we broke up and we're back together, we broke up and we're back together. This is why mostly guys can't seem to move forward, because all she has to do is she have to sit down and look around and wait for a guy that's coming in, like coming around her, that's getting money. Then she can be like, okay, let me leave this loser and go be with this guy. This guy look like he's getting money. But for guys, it's completely different. For us, we have to get up every single day and we have to make a living for our own. That's just how it is. So when you break up with a girl and then you're gonna be like, oh, 2 months go by, I miss her, let me go contact her. What do you think she's gonna do? She's coming right back to destroy everything. And for sure, sometimes they're like, oh, I messed up and I need a second chance, and oh, let me just go be with you again and try to fix it. Bro, it won't last. If you break up with somebody once, for whatever the reason is, it could be your fault, it could be her fault. Well, if you break up with somebody, you need to tell yourself it's done, it's over, there's no going back. This is why I'm the kind of guy where if I'm dating somebody or I'm in a relationship with somebody, once that doesn't work, no, I go AWOL. I disappear. To me, I make sure they feel like I didn't exist. Because you don't contact them, you don't stalk their social media, you don't follow them on nothing, you're not friends with them on nothing. Because let me tell you something, if you break up with somebody, they had the slightest bit of chance of thinking, oh, we might end up getting back together. Trust me, especially girls, that's how they think. If they know you, they'll be like, okay, you're this kind of person, so even after the relationship, you're this kind of person. But let me tell you something. You got some girls, you'll never see a girl's true colors until the relationship ends. This is why guys lose their house. You can be in a relationship with a girl for 10 years, 5 years, 7 years. Once the relationship ends, all of a sudden this girl is coming after all your assets. You ever sit down and wonder why? That's the reason why. Because she don't want you to share the life the life that you showed her. She know full well you're gonna show it to another girl. And she can't stand you being with another girl and living the same life, because you're still the same guy. The only difference is it's a different girl. For an example, if you're a type of guy that you know you're up, you get money, you got your life together, and you just want to show off your woman, it doesn't matter which girl you're with, you're gonna show them off. And that's the same with me. It doesn't matter which girl I'm with. If that's my woman, I'm going to show her off. I'm going to make sure the world know that, oh, this is my girlfriend. And the world know, oh, this is how Taiwan is. So it doesn't matter which girl is there. I'm going to treat them exactly the same. And girls know this. This is why as soon as, say you break up with a girl and say a year go by and then you start dating somebody else, that ex starts to go around and trying to get to know your new girlfriend, just to try to get rid of her, because the ex-girlfriend wants you to be just as miserable as her. And then when you're going to spend time talking on the phone, oh yeah, no, you never contact your ex. You never take them back. You don't be friends with them. You don't try to go out with them anymore. You don't even date them. If you have kids with them, you just keep it strictly, I was about to say professional. You just keep it strictly about the kids. Because they will try to get you back unless you're a loser. Bro, no girl is going to be with a guy that's winning in life, or he have ambition, he's talented, he's naturally skillful, he is somebody, and you think this girl is gonna lose this quality guy, knowing full well she probably won't come across another guy like this ever again, and then you think she's just gonna walk away like that? No, they're not wired like that. They were designed to destroy. If they can't have something, they will destroy everything. They're like walking time bombs. That's all they are. So all my fellas out there, you ever notice once you start dating somebody, all of a sudden your ex start lurking, they start texting you, they start showing up at random occasions, they're starting to become friends with your new girlfriend, trying to turn your girlfriend against you. They're trying to get rid of that girlfriend to make sure you don't have nobody, and then they're going to take their little time and come back in. That's how they are. So if you're the kind of guy where it's like, oh, we're in a relationship, we're on or off, we're on or off, this is why you can't evolve in life. And this is why, if you're the type of guy and you got your life together, they will destroy every single thing. I've seen it over and over and over and over and over again. When I sit down and I listen to guys talking about, oh, I lost my business. Okay, how did you lose your business? Oh, I was dating this girl for 4 years and it was beautiful, and then we broke up. Then we're on and off, and then all of a sudden this girl did this, and then all of a sudden I'm losing this. I'm like, you're telling me you still don't know why? Every man on this planet who've ever got their ex back never elevate beyond what they were before. Never. Because when you break up with a girl, for guys, it's somewhat different. Like, if a guy go back to his ex, you guys already know he's only after one thing. But for a girl to want her ex back, she want the life that he showed her. And if she can't get it, because it won't be the same, bro. If you, whatever the reason is, whether it's mutual, somebody cheated or abusive or whatever the case may be, from that relationship is over, and you're like, okay, we're done. Then after 2-3 months, you're like, oh, let me give her a second chance. You never give your ex a second chance. Whatever they did the first time, why you guys break up, they will do it again and again and again and again. This is why people put themselves in relationships and they're like, oh, this relationship is toxic. It's not toxic. You're tolerating whatever it is that this person is doing, and this is why mostly men lose every single thing. You think this girl that you're like, oh yeah, we've been together and we're on and off and I'm trying to get my ex back, you think she really cares if you're evolving in life? Her responsibility, her duty is to make sure you're not showing the life you show her to somebody else. That's number one. And number two, if you're trying to move on without her, she's going to try to destroy every single thing that you're manifesting. Remember, as a man, if you sit down and you tell your woman your plans while you're with her, she already know that you're chasing these things. So why do you think after the relationship she's not going to try to mess with you? It's in their nature to be like this. And the thing is, they will stay in your blind spots the entire time. They will come, even if they're like, okay, we broke up and we're back together. They will sit down and they will pretend like they're behaving, but they're listening to everything and they're watching everything. Because they're going to aim at your blind spot. And they're going to sit down and they're going to watch you. Because guess what? They want you to be hurting the same way how they're hurting. That's just how they are. That's their nature. That's how they're wired. This is why, for a man, if you ever notice when a girl is like moody, she want everybody in the room to be moody. If she's happy, she want everybody in the room to be happy. That's how they're wired. So for you being a type of guy where you want to win in life and you're going to say, okay, I'm going to take my ex back. You ever sit down and consider why there's more women in the world than men? That is why. If you match every male compared to female in this planet, you're still going to have majority of women that don't got a male. Still. Because there are more of them than there is of us. And that's the reason why. So, it doesn't matter how pretty she is, how curvy she is, what quality she has. Bro, once a relationship ends, that's just how it is. Because guess what? You can find a girl that's like as beautiful as her, or even better. You can find a girl that's like same quality as her or even better. But for some reason, you got guys that's like, okay, I like this girl and I was so attached to her. You need to learn how to deal with these type of things. Women are emotional creatures and they will play on your emotions and make it seem like you are the problem. They will gaslight you for whatever it is that they're doing. That's how they are. So this is why most men, bro, I've seen guys say they're starting company and they put women in charge of whatever they're doing. Women weren't designed to lead. For sure, some of them can, they are responsible. I'm not saying they're not responsible, they are. But like they need guidance. So for you as a kind of guy where it's like, okay, I have my life together and all these things. You ever wonder why you're losing your house, and you ever wonder why you're married to this woman for how long, and this woman is sitting down next to you in court trying to take half of your stuff? You ever wonder why? It is crazy. That's the reason why. Because you let her back in your life. Whatever the reason is why you guys broke up, you need to remind yourself of this. Because, like I said before, whatever the case may be, if they do it one time, and it's not only one way, it's both ways. So ladies, don't think it's all about you. So if a guy cheat on you and you take him back, he's going to cheat on you again. If a guy lied to you and you take him back, he's going to lie to you again. It's the same thing. Once a trust is broken, it doesn't matter what you try. It doesn't matter how far you're willing to go. It doesn't matter if you try your best to fix it. Bro, it's like a mirror. Once it is shattered, and you take all the glass and you're trying to fit it back together, even if you fit it back properly, like 100%, you're still going to see the cracks going by. That's just how it is. And that's what trust is. So once a person break that, and then it's like, okay, this person is not for me, so let me just fix myself and focus on myself for a bit and get myself together before I go out there. Some people refuse to go forward. So if you can't go forward, where do you think you're going to go? Backwards. This is why people go back to their ex, because it's like, oh, I was with this person and I know them. I know if I take my phone up and I message them, they're going to respond. Bro, any person I have dated or I was in a relationship with, if I message them right now, they're going to respond. This is why I don't message them, because I know. So the point is, especially for guys, you will lose everything if you take your ex back. And this is why I say never take him back. Because her true colors, she will only show her true nature. Well, if you don't know the female nature, then she's going to hit you by surprise. But if you know, because once you break up, they sit down and they need a reason to hate you. So they're going to sit down and they're going to have all these thoughts in their head trying to convince themselves that you were the problem, right? So once you start to live your life, because you, whatever you were before, you're still going to be that after them. So they already know that your life is fulfilled, your life is amazing, you're getting money. So when you start dating them, you're still getting money. So they know like after them, you're still going to be getting money. So once they see that, oh, this guy isn't messaging me, he isn't talking to me, he's talking to somebody else, they're going to try to destroy your relationship. This is why exes, this is why they try to destroy any, if you're trying to date somebody, they try to destroy it. Because they want you just as miserable as they are. Trust me, I've seen it happen and it's still happening today while I'm talking. And then for guys, that's like, okay, I want to move forward in life, but I want to keep talking to my ex while I'm dating this new girl, because it's a man's nature to want to take risks. So some guys probably think, okay, if I am dating this new girl and I can go back and forth with my ex, so now that's two girls I have. But what guys fail to understand is you don't got two, you got zero, because you're gambling. So once this new girl that you're dating find out that you're going back and forth with your ex, you're gonna lose the new girl. And then once your ex see that you lost the new girl, she's gonna go away, because that's why she was there from the beginning, to make sure she's destroying anything that you're trying to manifest, anything that you're trying to work on. She will try to destroy it. She will be there like a watch, bro. They are walking time bombs, and I've said it before. If you don't believe me, look around and see that all guys that lose their house, they lost something. They were like at the top and now they're nowhere. They got this this thing happening to them. You ever wonder why? Exes. Always. And I've always tell young guys, whenever young guys come to me, they're like, oh, but I really love that. I understand. But that's a pain you're going to have to deal with as a man. It doesn't matter how much you love a woman. Once that woman go against you and you guys break up, that's it. If you take her back, she's going to sit down and pretend and she's listening. But what she's doing is absorbing information because now she want to take you down. From the beginning, she was there. She loved the lifestyle. She loved how you're living. She loved the type of guy that you are. You make things happen. You know, your life is fulfilled. You're not boring. And then all of a sudden, you think she's going to be okay with you living the same lifestyle with another girl? And you think she's not going to try to destroy your new relationship? You think she's not going to create a fake account and message your girlfriend? And you think as a guy, you're going to be happy dating different girls and every girl you've dated in the past is going to be okay with you? Oh my god, that's the reason why a lot of guys fail to understand it. But you can't take your ex back. And females, like I say, it's not all about you. It's not all about you. It's about everybody. Because if you're with a guy and it's like constantly abusive or it's disrespectful, and you're like, okay, I don't want to be in a relationship like this, and then you're like, you know what, I can't do this anymore, let's just break it off. And then you think that guy that you said this, so he's disrespectful from before, sorry, you think out of nowhere he's gonna change? People don't change. They're still the same. You can try to transform their way of thinking, but they're still the same. So once you're like, okay, let me give him a try again. Let me see if I can work it out. So because I understand, like, sometimes instead of go invest in a brand new person, it's easy. Some people think it's easy to like go back to where they're coming from. Because it's like, okay, if this person knows so much of you, then it's easy to work through it instead of going over here to go date a brand new person and start all over again. It's sort of depending on how you're looking at it. Once you broke up and 3 months, 5 months, 7 months go by with no contact, that is over. Now, if it's like, okay, we're breaking up and blah, 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 and you guys trying to fix it right away, then for sure that might be okay. But like once time progresses, no. You need to deal with the pain. You need to deal with everything. Get yourself right. Start getting some money. Hitting the gym as a guy. Start getting your life together and keep pushing forward. And for a woman, what you need to do is you need to stop focusing on that guy and start, working on yourself and make sure you're getting some money and make sure you don't make the same mistake again. Because like going back, that's where more problems comes in. This is why girls will say, oh, I was in an abusive relationship. And some people are like, okay, then why can't you leave him? You guys broke up 7 times already. And now you're coming back complaining about the same thing. Now, if you didn't go back, would you be complaining about the same thing? Absolutely not. If you're with a guy and he's always like, oh, let me see your phone, who are you texting, blah, 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 blah. You think after you guys break up and then 2 weeks go by and you're like, oh, maybe he's different, and you go back to him, you think it's going to be some magical different class of guy? It's still the same guy. For sure, he may try to like keep his composure and not like try to do the same thing again, but as time go by, you'll see the same thing again. But because you see, with time, it shows you exactly who somebody is, and the more time you spend with somebody, the more you get to know them. So if you really know how a person really is and you guys call it quits, whether it's like one-sided or it's mutual, if you guys say, you know what, we're not compatible, it won't work, let's just call it quits, or you guys are throwing things back and forth and it's a mess, and then you guys broke up and it's like, oh, let's try to fix it. No, there's no fixing there. Because nobody's going to be in a relationship with you. Like, you're in a relationship, it's okay, it's happy, everything's going fine. And then once everything starts going wrong, you think they're going to come back in a relationship with you just to relive those moments all over again? Especially a woman? No. That girl is coming back to destroy everything, and she's going to take you to court, and she's going to try to get half of your money that you worked so hard to get even before you were in a relationship with her. This is why guys lose their house, their cars, their job, their businesses. They lose every single thing. All because of their nature, trying to go back to their ex. Me, I've never one time dated a girl or I was in a relationship with a girl and she's like, oh, yeah, for sure they contact me and they stalk me. I know I'm not stupid, but they know how I am because every girl I tell them the same thing. I don't stalk my exes, I don't talk to them. So once they become my ex and then I start contacting them, what do you think they're going to say? Oh, so while he was with me, for sure he was contacting his ex because he was doing the exact same thing with me while I'm his ex. Like, they're not dumb. They are fully aware of every single thing, the same like guys. So I make sure, because once I break up with a girl and then I try to say, oh, let's fix things. No, no, no. I already know how they are. If I'm here sitting down telling you all these things, you think I'm going to let one of them come destroy any assets I'm working on? Bro, even if I'm like talking to a girl and she's like, oh yeah, I'm talking to these 7 other guys. Okay, go talk to those 7 other guys. Me, boom, I'm going back to the money. Because that's how I am. Because as a man, once you're living a fulfilling life and once your life is together and you're getting some money, women can see it. This is why women always aim for guys who are doing stuff with themselves. Because they know. And those type of guys that have their life together, those are the kind of man that attracts. So if you're the kind of man that attracts, why would you keep going back to your ex when you can go to the mall and you can get a girl a phone number instead of going back and forth with your ex? And this is why a lot of guys can't seem to evolve. Most of them probably don't know why they can't move forward, but that's the reason why. Because this girl that's your ex is in your blind spot, shooting down everything that you're trying to do. But guess what? She's gonna still be next to you with a smile on her face because she don't want you to know that it's her. You ever wonder why you can be sharing a lot of things? Like, it could be anything, and you're sharing like your goals, your visions, you're sharing like skills to see what you guys like, and then out of nowhere you hear somebody else talking about the same thing. You ever wonder where they got it from? They got it from her. So you think if you break up with a girl, you think she's not going to go back to all her snake friends and try to scheme up something to go against you? Her friends is probably like, okay, see if you can get him back. And then once you get him back and for 6 months when the relationship is going smooth, that's when we destroy him. That's how they are. Women don't care about the climb a man is doing. They don't care about none of that. So if you are the type of guy and you sit down thinking, oh, why can't women care about how hard I'm working, sorry, and I'm doing all this, and they don't care about that. They're momentary creatures. They care about what's happening now. This is why you can be in a relationship and everything is fun. Then the relationship ends and then all of a sudden you're like, how come this girl is going against me? That's why. Because they're all about the moment right now. That's how they are. So as a man, you got to protect your assets. Because women, especially your exes, they will come to destroy it. And ladies, if you guys have your life together and you're moving around with losers, they're going to keep you down. That's how they are. So my advice to you, never take your ex back. This is why it's hard for you to evolve and move forward. It's because of them. They're not going to say it, but they are the reasons why you're not moving forward. There's a lot more other reasons, but this is the main reason why you never take your ex back. Because they are coming to destroy every single thing that you are currently working on. And for guys, you will lose way more than her if you got something. If you ain't got nothing, then that's okay. But if you do got something, she's coming to take everything you have if you take her back. So my advice to you, once your relationship ends, deal with whatever you need to deal with. Walk through the storm alone. And then once you have got your life together again, and then you're ready, then you choose wisely. Because everything we've been through depends on the type of people we choose to be with. So never take your ex back. And then watch how your life will blossom. Once you start picking different people, new people, instead of going back. So I hope this message was useful for some of you guys. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned. I will be back. Do more things. You're going to enjoy the rest of your day. I'm out. And don't forget to follow me on social media. I post daily on them.